shirt, no sleeves. Tell her put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
All back here, all back here, get back. It's a big, I know, as long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Open net is Chase, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Harvey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard.
Shuck now to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
68. Watch the motion. Hey, that's your man. That's your man. 7-5. Trap 60.
Now Shuck. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. If you look at the Saints' defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think plays like that will give them some confidence, something sorely needed going against this unit.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Once more with Harvey. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
27-yard line.
Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. The But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. R.J. Harvey with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Shuck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Zach Ball there on the tackle.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot of need for that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
You want to be very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. R.J. Harvey, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19, Tiger. Motion. Wait.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the Bengals' 48-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. There's Chris Olave. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Go get him. 60 by 6.
To throw now, Shuck. And it is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now Williams running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Throwing, Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21. Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
11 MT. 11.
Burrow will throw. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Andre Yoshibas, 39 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 7. McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Working out of the gun here, Shock. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase taking it in. And the Bengals are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here this 1st half.
Saints 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Complete, it's Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
From the gun, Shuck. That's taken in left side by Vele. The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Saints, 1st down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, Shock. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the earth rates. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
35. Saints 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's got him in, complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Can. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From midfield now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the Bengals field goal. A 67-yard attempt.
And the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Miller now. A final shot before break. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart and sugar. In a jungle life of
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, They spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Second down and 8. Burrow now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
180. 180 shot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams.
Javonte Williams, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Shuck now to throw. This one swung out to Williams. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
18, Lion. 19, Lion. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 24-yard line.
19, 18, go.
To the air once more, Shuck. And he whips that one incomplete there. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Hawk 7, trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Shuck. That is caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he has paid it off in a big, big way.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
11 MT. Can. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. They'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
11. 180. He's hot. I got him, man. He's mine.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And they'll get this one up past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Terry McLaurin, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Saints 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Shuck. Open man, it's Palmer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Shuck. Johnson's got it complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 72. I got it.
Throwing again here, a shot. We'll get that complete to Vele. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28.
13 yards on the play. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
11.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A solid stiff arm. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. It's a gain of 23 yards, the final tally. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
11 MT, tape.
In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Burrow will throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
They've been able to use the size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go. 180. Thomas. Motion.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force them to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is a very long time ago.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Now Shuck.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck.
And that will be incomplete.
One of the coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Shuck to throw for it on fourth.
That is caught and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So a big play there on fourth, and now first and 10 at the 30.
For a Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. That's complete to Palmer.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19, go.
To the air again is Shuck.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
60 Eagle, hut, go. Warrior 70. Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37th. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one is going pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by the combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just hang on to their big lead.
Bengals 52, Saints 21. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Here's Shuck. He completes it to Olave.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
This game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 18.
Now it's Burrow.
First down, Cincinnati.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
The Saints take over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Olave holds it in. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
37 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite.
guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby.